Okay guys, this video isn't quite a monthly update, obviously. I just did that. Alright, I just wanted to kind of fill you in a little bit what's going on right now. I've gotten a new bed pad for my back seat. Alright, as you've noticed before, I had two couch cushions down. That was decent, it wasn't as comfortable as a bed. Well, of course not. It's in a freaking car. Alright, but the other day, I picked up well, look, see right there? It's an RV pad that, some guy, he was parting out his RV, and I went over there and looked at him like, so what do you want just for that one pad right there? And he's like, you know what, dude, just take it. He was trying to get rid of as much as he could, so I was like, cool, thanks. I ended up sticking it in here, cutting it down a little bit. I cut it down on this side, put a sheet over it, wrapped it up a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I wish I had that pad right there back when my wife was here, because that would have made things so much easier. It's way more comfortable now. It actually gives me a lot more room. Like, I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'1", right? And sleeping in this little tiny car can get rather difficult. But I could lay across like I showed you before, and be pretty comfortable now. Like, my leg isn't cramped before. I'd put my feet in between the headrest and the window of my passenger seat, and like trying to roll over like that, it kind of gets kind of hard. You actually got to wake up. Yeah, now it's not bad at all. Like, it's pretty decent sleeping back there. Now that my wife's gone, though, like, I loved having her here. I mean, it's harder for her, but for us, it's a lot more emotionally, like, it gives us that connection that we crave, having someone you love that can be there for you is freaking amazing. And when they're gone, it makes it kind of difficult, like, I have a lot of free time. So most of the time that I'm here, I have pretty much nothing to do. I have like 6 or 7 books in here that I read. Everything from like Stephen Bruth's they're basically novels on a fictional reality with an assassin and stuff like that. All the way to like refreshing on calculus and stuff like that. Just like literally random crap. I have a couple of political textbooks. It's just literally random. I don't plan on doing anything with any of that. I just like to read. But that's basically all I have to do. I sit in my car, listen to the radio, watch YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Yeah. And read. And it gets really boring when you don't have someone there. Like, my wife and I, while she was here, we spent a lot of time going to the parks. We have a little dog. Like, he's a miniature pinscher. So, we took him, like, that is, like, the perfect dog to have in the car, mind you. Alright? He was freaking awesome. We also have, we had 2 large German Shepherd mixes, and they would never have been able to get along in here. There would have been no way they could have been in here. But, the little min pin, we just go to the park, and he go run around for a while. We have a really nice dog park over here on JBLM. For those of you who don't know, it's Joint Base Lewis McCord. As slang, we like to call it Jablam. Yeah, I know, retarded, right? But hey, it's what we do. But we go over here to the off-leash dog parks. They're completely fenced off. They've just put in new like obstacles for dogs. Like, you see those little hoops that they jump through. You see like the little hurdles and all that. They just put in a bunch of those for the dogs. It's really cool. We go over to Off-Leash Dog Park down in Lacey, Washington, which is just north of Olympia. It's like basically a suburb, but it's not. It's technically its own town, but it's pretty much a suburb of freaking Olympia. But they have an off-leash dog park with a stream that runs through it, and we go over there and take the dog in the water. He doesn't really like water, but we'd make him go in there. We wouldn't throw him or anything. We'd just like walk in there, and he's so attached to us that he'd follow us blindly into anything, especially or even things that he finds extremely uncomfortable. Like, he does not like water in the slightest at all. but he'd follow us in there if that's the only way to get through or get close and stay with both me and my wife. But yeah, now that she's gone and the dog and all that's back home, it's lonely again, and that's a really hard thing. Yeah, but I'm strong. We're all strong. We can make it through things. It's not like the end of the world. I'll get to go see her soon. I put in a pass to be able to go down there for her birthday, which is the 16th of next month, right? For those of you who might be watching this later, it's probably going to be past. It's the 16th of August, right? I'm hoping to be able to go from the 16th to 19th, take her camping, because that's what she really wants to do. She wants to go camping over in Green Peter, Oregon, which is basically like a large man-made lake, and they got free camping over there, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, but I'm hoping to be able to do that, but because of my schedule, they have me on, me and a couple of my buddies on 1 day on, 1 day off, and then 1 day at work schedule when it comes to like CQ, which is charger quarters. We have like 1 24-hour shift, then a day off to recuperate from that, then a day at work, and then another 24-hour shift, and the cycle repeats itself for all three of us. It's against regulation, but it's needed due to the fact that we're undermanned right now because our unit just got back. And they're all going on leave and stuff like that, so they need as many bodies as they can that can actually physically do stuff. Like, as most of you know, I have shoulder problems, so I can't physically lift much. I can only drive for short periods of time. I can't do most things that most people can do. It gets rather difficult, but, we survive. But because of that, my unit took the injured guys, those of us who are going through the med board process, which I've explained in our actually the last video, the 5-month update, and they put us all on CQ, just a rotating shift of charger quarters. Yeah, so it's a difficult task to be able to stay awake with absolutely no sleep for 24 hours, but we do what we have to do for, well, it's our duty and our friends, actually. Anyways, guys, you got any questions, comments, complaints about how shaky everything is, go ahead and send me a message, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one.